Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Here it comes. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base. Here comes the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Hey. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. The 1-2 hit down the line at first, but foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Odubel Herrera, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0 home. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Throw into third. And he's safe. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Williams. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Santana, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a lay off fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-1 to him now. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So next to the plate for the Phils, number 4. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First offering on its way to first. Bellinger brings it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Logan Forsythe. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A ball and no strikes. Popped him up. Santana in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Arrieta's ready, 1-0 on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hard hit ball to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So striding in, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Missed with a breaking ball. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. First pitch on its way. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
And it's quickly 0-2. Franco on third. Alfaro is over at second with one down in the inning. pulled toward right center field. Puig coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Hoskins starts the day as the second leading vote getter amongst left fielders in all-star balloting, so we may see him be honored as such this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Now in the box, Yasmani Grandal, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
To short. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. In now is Yasiel Puig. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup in for a strike. A windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bounce to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Up next will be Nick Williams. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Santana. He drew a walk his first time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. In his career, Santana has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. And it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Hard hit to first. Bellinger fields cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, number 4. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So here's Matt Kemp now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Standing in, Jock Peterson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Peterson, a California-born ball player, is hoping for a ticket to the All-Star game, and he may well have one coming. Heading into the day, second in fan votes among center fielders in the league.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Next for the Dodgers, Kenta Maeda. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. This is flared out towards second. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. Riding in once again, Chris Taylor looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 to him now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Arrieta sets. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So stepping in, Justin Turner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And that's over. 2-1. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the payoff pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here's the pitch. And low. It's a ball and a strike.
It counts 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Set and the pitch, and that one just missed outside. The 1-0 misses. Ball 2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. Ready for another chance? Jake Arrieta. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Forsythe is there, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Ready for another shot now, Rhys Hoskins. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yasmani Grandal.
Here comes the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Franco is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a bouncing ball, foul. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A 1-1 count to Puig. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in once again, Odubel Herrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready once again, Nick Williams. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0 home. To first. Bellinger's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now, Carlos Santana. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Forsythe is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
First pitch of the at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
this offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Here now the 2-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Hernandez loves it. And there's one down now. Settling in now, Jock Peterson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Santana has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out. Austin Barnes will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Barnes tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Again, a 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. The 2-2. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 46.
Digging in once again, number 4. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 4.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding in once again, Michael Franco. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Now the pitch. And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Alfaro. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. Kemp is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now another 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Ready for another chance? Logan Forsythe. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first, and they get the double play. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Arrieta. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Arrieta gets his lead at first, nobody out. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Odubel Herrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
The 3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home is a ball down and away.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Be on the attack and let them beat you.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. One and 1. A 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Next up for Los Angeles, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Matt Kemp would be next. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball that time, not even close.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. The 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Daniel Hudson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kike Hernandez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Here's Carlos Santana now. No hits to this point.
Leading off for Philadelphia, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
From the stretch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Santana waiting on a 1-1. Popped him up. Turner on the move. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Settling in now, number 4. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 now from Hudson. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Coming to the plate now, Michael Franco. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming, here it is. He swings and misses, throw down. A tag from Forsythe, and they get him at second base. Comes set, and the 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Hernandez. And that ends the inning. Here's Jock Peterson now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. Little dribbler down the line. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. A couple of walks for him thus far. First offering on its way. This one's down to third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4. And they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Aaron Altair come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 5 homers, and he's driven in 24. 1-1 to Aaron Altair.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Alfaro on at first. Nobody out. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Pulled toward right center field. Coming in is Peterson. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Never mind. The ump says it was a trap. And they get the force over there for the first out. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Adam Liberator takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Odubel Herrera will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Softly hit out to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Hector Neris enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
So striding forward now, Logan Forsythe. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. Digging in, Justin Turner. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1. Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Turner, base runner at first with 1 out. In there, 1-2 now. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. We left 9 runners on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.